Welcome back, viewers. Now, our focus remains on tracking the big stories where the Israel versus the Iran's conflict escalates. Israel's Iron Dome was intercepted after one of the Iranian missiles have hit a high-rise residential building near the heart of the Tel Aviv, shattering windows mostly of the facade. Firefighters have reached the spot as they have navigated through the rubble. Remember, Iran has claimed that as many as 100 ballistic missiles had been launched in the retaliation of Israel's Operation Rising Lion. Ajay Jandial joins me with more updates, in fact, on this. Ajay, Israel's Iron Dome missile has been also hit in one of the targeted attacks that Iranian missiles have launched at. And when we speak about the key bases, IDF has also confirmed that Tel Aviv has been heavily hit by the missiles by Iran. Iranian missiles have also hit the other high-rise building, is what we are learning in the 100 ballistic missiles that they have launched. Ajay, what are you picking up as far as Iron Dome is concerned to have also suffered heavy damage?
Yes, Iran, when started retaliating to the Israeli attack, they have launched more than 100 missiles to target the Israel and especially the Tel Aviv. They wanted to basically hit out at the defense installation, but as well as the civilians area as well, because they know, it seems that they know that after civilian area will be hit, there will be panic among the government and the people of Israel as well. That's why it seems that they have carried out this attack, but it's a warlike situation. So it happened that civilians areas are hit. So Iran, doesn't agree that they have targeted the civilian area, but Israel, they have claimed that a number of civilian areas are hit and several people have died in this action of Iran. And they say that we will definitely fight back against Iran's these missile attack. And Iron Dome was activated, but unfortunately, with several of the missiles that have landed in the residential area and especially the high rising areas, and one can see that how chaos was there. People was running in the shelters, and number of buildings, vehicles that are totally damaged because of the ongoing situation between Iran and Israel.
Absolutely. In fact, my colleague Ajay gives us more updates, and I'll request you, Ajay, to kindly stay on with us as we are also picking up more updates as far as, in fact, the missile hit impact is concerned, as Iran and Israel both are launched into high-level conflict escalating in the Middle East. International affairs expert now Manan Dwivedi joins me live on the broadcast. Sir, how do you react this morning as last evening there were explosions and reports of high rise building also being hit in Israel, and as explosions and sirens in Tel Aviv are heard by many, even IDF also confirms that there are 100 ballistic missiles that have been launched by Iran. As the Iran-Israel conflict only escalates, what is in fact going to be the picture in the few hours as per it is speculated?
I personally feel that as I have been observing, like you said, the developing confrontation between Israel and Iran. One particular theme I would like to note down is that there is a kind of a hyper overestimation of the Iranian capacities to militate against aggressions, which are launched on Iranian soil or Iranian airspace, either by Israel or maybe in some futuristic scenario by United States of America. If we look at the arsenal, then specifically the missiles, then what we will come to know is that Sizal missile is there, which the Israelis can be wary about, which has a range of around 1500 and 50 miles. Then there is this Khyber missile, which has a range of around 1250 miles. And then they have got a short range and medium range missiles, which are called as Shahab 1. But still, I would like to come back to my own old argument that most of the vintage World War II armaments and their air force, which has some of these older planes, that is MiG, which have been gotten from Soviet Union, they are not even a match onto what Israel can unleash on over Iran. This is one part of it, and I personally feel that two reasons are there why the escalation has occurred. First of all, as we know, traditionally Iran has been waging a proxy war by supporting Hezbollah in Lebanon, by supporting Hamas in West Bank and Gaza Strip, and Houthis in Yemen, and also separate and opposition factions in places like Iraq and Syria. So this is one of the reasons why the escalation has occurred. Secondly, because the Iranian army chief has been assassinated, and their Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps head has been assassinated. So I personally feel that if Trump does not intervene or America does not intervene, I foresee a lot of escalation which will be in the offing in the coming hours, or maybe today or tomorrow. This is how I look at it.
Absolutely. In fact, in the coming hours, situation is going to be even more clearer. And in fact, as details are also being picked up, there are emerging video footage that is coming at this point of time of the attacks, which only signal at that devastation has happened in large corners, and more is even expected to blow up if the retaliations don't stop. I'll request you, Mr. Dwivedi, to kindly stay on with us as we are also picking up more updates.